All right, what's up, you guys? This is Devin with Century Effects Studios TV, back with another video. Today I'm going to be working with the modifier, the MagSphere, the large one for your modifier, your Bowens mount modifier. I have the wonderful model Arena. We've already done this shoot, guys. We're just making the outro at the end, but check out what we do. She took some amazing pictures.
Thank you.
She's always great. I knew I could count on her to bring her out to my first beach shoot. I tried my wagon today, I tried my modifier, I did quite a few things. I got a lot of footage to get over with you guys. Stay tuned, and here we go.
Ironically, the first thing that actually bothered me about this system, and really the only main gripe I have about the system, is that you actually have to buy two of these modifiers. You have to buy the Reflector XL and you have to buy the MagSphere XL. Now, granted, you can actually utilize the Mag Reflector XL as a modifier itself, but since the MagMod system is, it's modular, but it also, all of them are magnets, you have to have something to attract your MagSphere to attach to your Bowens mount light. So you have to know that you have to buy two modifiers just to utilize one, which was it was a little bit of an irritation having to purchase two rather pricey pieces of materials, but they're not as expensive as most modifiers. And I know, based on my MagSphere version 1 for my speed light and all the other products, I've had them for years, and I know that these two products are going to last for years because they're made out of the same material. This kind of silicone-ish rubber kind of material. I think it's either a blend or just one solid piece of material, but it's so awesome to have such a durable product. But you have to understand that you have to buy two modifiers for the usage of just one of them. At the end of the day, the ends and the price does justify the means, because we're outside at the beach today, and this will suffice for anybody else who's outside in a windy condition, a sunny condition, where your modifier could take on the elements, whether it's the wind, whether it's the sun baking your modifier and heating up your entire system because you got a soft box and it's trapping heat, or wind is blowing your modifier over because you have a wind cell. Well, you now have a modifier that is lightweight and it balances well with the Flashpoint Explorer 600, if I do say so myself. I think that balances well. It's not heavy at all when you're carrying around the entire setup with the stand, and it doesn't attract wind. It does not blow over your modifier, therefore not only making your modifier last longer, but it's not a safety risk for anybody who is actually being photographed with that modifier. And you get to have a lot of weight system, and on top of all that, you get to save a lot of power. Outside, you're typically dealing with, like I said, those elements of wind and all sorts of stuff, heat and all sorts of stuff, your equipment falling. But you also lose a lot of power when you use what we call high-speed sync. High-speed sync takes a lot of power from your flash, but if you put a modifier on there that doesn't take a lot of power when it gets to the subject, then you get to save a lot of power, get a lot more flashes out, and really have an overall good day just by making the modifier out of different material, making it lighter weight, and doing all the great things that MagMod has been doing over the years by listening to photographers. Now we can shoot outside without having to worry about our shoot going to forest or getting less images, because we have more misfires, and now we can compete with the sun a lot better because our high-speed synced images aren't being absorbed by the massive power consumption of the big softboxes and the beauty dishes. Now, don't get me wrong, I love myself a good umbrella, 40-inch Eclipse umbrella or Westcott umbrella, or any of these Easy Glow strip boxes and 60-inch soft boxes. I love them, but they won't work out here. Especially me being a run and gun type of photographer, getting this stuff done, filming it and all sorts of stuff. I even if I had a whole bunch of assistants with me, it makes them look silly holding up a big modifier, even though the light quality is definitely what we need. And you get to have that great light quality, but have it in a smaller package. Here on the screen, I have some power adjustments that I did. I was using the MagSphere while the reflector itself was zoomed in. I used it while it was zoomed out. I took the mag mod off the sphere itself. The Sphere XL was off, and I did some power reads just to see exactly how much power the actual modifier was taking, the sphere was taking, and I just used the XL, and it looks just to be about a stop. It wasn't that much of a difference. Even when I zoomed in and zoomed out, there was negligible difference. There wasn't even like, it was like 0.2 of a stop difference worth of light. So you're not losing a lot of power by putting the sphere on. Definitely you're losing less power than any kind of umbrella or softbox or anything like that. Now the light quality that comes out of this diffuser is more just like the MagSphere from the version 1 as far as light quality. You get, you know, it wouldn't be the softest light, but it's a nice diffused light that kind of has the quality of a beauty dish, if I do say so myself. It's not as, you know, I want to say, it's not carved as a beauty dish as far as the light fall off in the transmission, but it still has that same, I want to say, shadow value in the shadows. So if you were trying to, I guess, relate this to a light modifier, it would be a beauty dish. It's still relatively a hard light, but it is a diffused light that's softer than the average light that will be that size, and you get a quality light. So what do you think about the images, guys? Do you think this MagSphere and MagSphere XL will be a good combination for you? What will you be using it on? I see this making a lot of strobe photographers and flash photographers utilize their strobes in a lot of different places that they didn't before, because you can bring nice quality light anywhere you want to with the ease of use, the portability, and the durability of the MagMod modifiers. Stay tuned for the next episode, guys. We're going to be finding different ways to support the channel. I'm looking at Buy Me a Cup of Coffee, that website. I'm also looking back at Patreon. But if you don't want to support in that kind of way, you can just hit the like button, or you can hit the subscribe button. Those are free. Stay tuned for the next episode.